Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm super excited to be back because we're going to be talking about all things nose rings. Lovely as a summer day. I never take them out. I have 3 piercings, and I'm contemplating a 4th, but we'll see if that ever comes. And I just love talking about nose rings. It doesn't matter what I post, what I talk about, somebody's always going to ask me, hey, where'd you get your nose rings from? And I actually love that because I would feel almost disrespected if people didn't love nose rings as much as I do. I don't know if that sounds crazy, but I just feel like the ones that I got are such a great deal. They're quality and I love them so much. So it's like, I really just want to share. So I said, why not make a YouTube video? I'm going to tell you where I got all my nose rings, and I'm also going to tell you how, my little tips and tricks on how to change your nose ring pain-free, easy, and just 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the nose rings that I already have in my nose. This is my Old Faithful. This one I wear to bed. I used to wear this one and this one before I got these nose rings, and I got this side pierced, but when my piercing jewelry flew out of my nose for some reason, I just threw this one in. I got it from Amazon. It was $9. It's L-shaped, and it actually has like a little green, it has a little jade jewel in it, so I really love it. And it was on Prime, so free shipping. You know, I'm a Prime girl, I'm an Amazon girl, sadly, but yeah, these are my personality right here. I don't change them. They will never come out of my nose. Particularly the snake one is my absolute favorite. As soon as I got this side pierced, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna find my snake nose ring and I'm never taking it out. And that's exactly what I did. So these 2 are from Etsy, and that is my hidden gem for nose rings. A lot of people use Amazon or Instagram boutiques, even AliExpress, but Etsy, I hope I'm saying that right, is the gem. That's where you're gonna find like really cute one-off nose rings, or like some special ones like heart shapes and all those fun designs that you be seeing people have in their nose rings, like money signs, snakes, all that stuff is on Etsy. The snake one is a corkscrew, and that's why I like it so much, and I don't change it, because once a corkscrew nose ring is in your nose, it's not coming out. It's super sturdy, and it's kind of annoying to figure out how to put in. But once you get it, it's perfect. I paid, the snake ring itself was $7, but the shipping was $9 because it was coming from India, I believe, which is, you know, shipping from a foreign country is always going to be a lot. So I say it's worth it. It was only $17. And this one is also, it looks like a hoop, but it's really an L shape, which I would also recommend if you have newer nose ring piercings, because with the regular hoop earring, it shifts, it moves, which is why they recommend you don't get your nose pierced with a hoop, because it kind of irritates your hole, and it could cause a piercing bump or a keloid, which is really bad. On a piercing that doesn't move around, I would suggest an L-shaped hoop, because this looks like a hoop, but it's really L-shaped. This one was $22, and a little expensive for just one nose ring, but I absolutely think it's worth it. The only downside is that it did fade, but it faded on the post, not the nose ring. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I don't take these out. It does fade and it turns black. I don't know, it didn't turn my nose green, but it did turn the jewelry black. So I don't know if it's the best quality, but it works because you don't see the post, so it doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna take it out, but definitely be aware of that if you want to order it. So this is the one that I get the most questions on because it has a little dangly piece, and I got this from Etsy too. That Etsy is really the hidden gem of nose rings and jewelry. It looks crazy because I keep it all bunched up, but this nose ring came in a pack of 5, and altogether I paid $25, and that includes shipping for this whole pack of nose rings. And I feel like that is truly unbeatable because they be going for quite the coin. Like, this nose ring could run you up $25 on itself. This is like all of them. They're all sparkly. They have like some dangly pieces. They all look kind of similar, but honestly they were selling out and I really wanted this one, so I just bought the whole pack of 25 and just said fuck it. So the downside of these is that they are real hoops, so it shifts around a little bit. I wouldn't recommend sleeping in it because I've woke up plenty of times where it's like in my nose or like it's pushed against my nose because they're kind of thin. I'm gonna show you. They're like really thin. The gauge size of it is really thin, so like they're easy to manipulate, if that makes sense. So like I don't personally sleep in them. Like I'll wear it out, but then I'll come home and change it. But for $25, it was really worth it. So next I have this black owned jewelry business that I got this from. I actually got a 2-pack, one of a heart-shaped ring, which I can't find right now, so I'm going to insert a picture of what it looks like. And it's spelled J-U, like jewelry, but instead of J-E, it's J-U. And I paid $10 for the pack and only $6 for shipping. So for 2 nose rings for $16, I would say it's absolutely worth it. The shipping was fast and I really enjoy this nose ring. This is what it looks like in. You can kind of adjust it to make it look like how you want, but I kind of like it up my nose so it's like a different shapes. I like that look. But it is like adjustable, so you can kind of move it, and then like once it in, you can kind of clamp it on your nose, which I do with my adjustable jewelry. I don't know if anybody else does that. It's really cute. So now that the haul's done, I'm about to show y'all my little trick about how I take in and take out my piercing really easily. So you're gonna make sure the post is facing the ground, like the L goes like that, and then you're just gonna pull down on the piercing just like that, and it's gonna come right out. Like, you don't want to keep tugging and pulling, because then that's what irritates your nose. Nose rings, you always want to move quick, because nose rings will close on you on any fucking moment of the day. How I put it in really fast is I take the post down like this, I put my finger in my nose and I stick it in like this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna search for the opening of the post coming through your other nose, and then you just go right ahead and push it right through. The pain that you're feeling when you're putting in your nose ring and it's uncomfortable is you feeling around for that second ring, that second hole. So it's kind of like moving around in your cartilage, I believe. So yeah, once I found out that trick, it's really easy. And also making sure the post is face down and you just kind of put it in and put it out. That makes sense. But yeah, having your finger in there to feel around for the post, and kind of once you feel it, you just push it right through. And I will actually show y'all like how quick I can put my nose ring in. I just kind of feel around a little bit in there. That is my trick. Right here, done. You just wash your hands and there you go. That is my like little hack. Also, some other kind of tips and tricks for like when you're taking care of your nose ring. And every time I change my piercing, I make sure I take a Q-tip and like clean around it. Even if I don't change it, every time I wash my face, I clean around my piercings, and I use like this salt spray, like the First Aid nose nasal spray that's for like congestion or something. It's like saline based, and I use that all the time. So those are like my care tips for like your nose rings. I have 3 now, so I'm a vet. If you ever get like a piercing bump, or you see like a keloid starting to form, or it's a little irritated, you take uncoated aspirin, crush it up with some warm water, and apply it to your nose, to the piercing. Keep your piercing in. Never take your piercing out unless it's irritated and it's going in your skin or it's rejecting, then take it out. But if you see like a keloid or a piercing bump forming, just take some crushed up aspirin. Some people leave it on for like a couple minutes, a couple hours. I leave it on while I sleep. It doesn't really irritate my skin, and I have really sensitive skin. So whatever you're comfortable with, if you want to make sure it's not going to like affect your skin in any way, I would say just monitor it the first few times and just go with what you're comfortable with. Yeah, guys, that was my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope my haul and my little how-to video was helpful, and I will be buying some more nose jewelry because I really like the big pieces, and I don't really have like a super huge piece, but I definitely am into that style, so I will be buying that. And when I do, I'm definitely gonna share it with you guys, so don't even worry about that. And I'm gonna find it for a good deal too, so you ain't gotta worry about that either. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.